Position his sleepy parcel business are paying off dividends as Canada Post takes a leadership position in delivering e-commerce solutions for businesses of all sizes. Educated both in India and Canada with a BCom honors and MBA, Mr. Chopra was awarded fellowship by the Institute of Certified General Accountant of Canada. He started his career with Pitney Bowes in the late 1980s and was appointed as the youngest general manager of his financial services division in 1995. Mr. Chopra serves on the board of Canada Post and Purelator Incorporated and has served on the board of Toronto Region Board of Trade. He is a passionate supporter of engaging Canada's diverse communities in national building with a particular emphasis on creating meaningful business opportunities for Aboriginal entrepreneurs.
I'm truly honored to receive this award tonight. I want to thank Indo-Canadian Chamber of Commerce for selecting me as the award winner for tonight. I've had the incredible support of my wife, Neera, who's here tonight, and my children, Dipti and Savane, and I'm really blessed. So thank you to my family, and thank you to my co-winners for tonight. Congratulations.
Of the Year Award, please welcome Ramesh Chotai, President representing Bromad Pharmaceuticals Incorporated. They're the sponsor of this award, and he will also receive a plaque of recognition.
Good evening. On behalf of Bromad Pharmaceuticals, I am proud to be here to present the Humanitarian of the Year Award. The Indo-Canada Chamber of Commerce Humanitarian of the Year Award is given to a person with a proven commitment to humanitarian goals and causes, with a track record of contribution to the Indo-Canadian community and a high profile in the Canadian and the global community. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2013 Humanitarian of the Year is Chandrasekhar Chandrasekhar has turned a devastating incident in his life to help others by creating a monument to his loved ones. He lost his wife and 2 children in the very tragic incident of Air India Kanishka Flight 182 on June 23, 1985, that exploded off the coast of Ireland, killing all. He dedicated his entire life towards serving the poor. He established Manjari Sankuratri Memorial Foundation in Canada and Sankuratri Foundation in India. During the last 25 years, he has educated over 2,500 rural children, provided free vocational training to over 450 rural youth, eye care to over 2 million patients, and restored eyesight to over 200,000 blind patients. %90 of these eye care services are free for the poor and the needy. Chandrasekhar's work has been recognized worldwide through several documentaries, print media, and radio broadcasts. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcoming Chandrasekhar Sankuratri.
This is a remarkable story of a person who has turned a devastating incident in his life to help others by creating a monument to his loved ones. He had his early education in India, traveled to Canada in 1967 from the Memorial University of Newfoundland, and a doctorate from the University of Alberta. He has worked in the Ministry of Fisheries and Oceans in Nanaimo, BC, Environment Canada in Ottawa, and in Health and Welfare in Ottawa till 1988. In the tragic incident of Air India, Kanishka, Flight 182 on the 23rd of June 1985, off the coast of Ireland, he lost his entire family. His wife Manjari and 2 children, Sri Kiran and Sharda. After that tragic incident, he has turned his love and affection towards serving the poor and dedicating his entire life and achieved extraordinary results. He has established the Manjari Sankaratri Memorial Foundation as a registered charity in Canada and established the Sankaratri Foundation in India. During the last 25 years, he has educated over 2,500 rural youth, free vocational training to over 450 rural youth, eye care to about 2 million patients and restored eyesight to 200,000 blind patients. Most of these eye care services, 90%, are free for the poor and needy. His work has been recognized worldwide, especially in Canada through several documentaries, print media, and radio broadcasts.
Welcome Sunil Tundon, President and CEO representing State Bank of India here in Canada, the sponsor of this next award. He will also receive a plaque of recognition.
Good evening. State Bank of India Canada is proud sponsor of Lifetime Achievement Award. The Indo-Canada Chamber of Commerce Lifetime Achievement Award is awarded to a person with a high profile in Canadian and global business and professional community, outstanding achievements and contribution to profession, proven commitment to humanitarian goals, and a track record of contribution to Indo-Canadian community, strong leadership skills, and academic excellence. The 2013 Lifetime Achievement of the Year is Jagannath Wani. Jagannath is a social worker and philanthropist. He founded Maharashtra Seva Samiti organization that relies on Canadian funds and expertise to provide essential services to India's homeless and destitute. In a span of 29 years, the organization has provided $7 million to help the less privileged. An advocate of mental health, he is a founding member of Schizophrenia Society of Alberta and Schizophrenia Awareness Association of India. A professor emeritus of statistics and actuarial science at University of Calgary, Jagannath has spent decades building bridges between India and Canada and actively involved in fostering cultural relationships between our countries. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Jagannath Wani.
Professor Emeritus of Statistics and Actuarial Science at the University of Calgary, Jagannath Wani spent decades building bridges between Canada and India. He invited musicians and dancers from India to perform in Canada, helping to enrich the cultural community in his adopted home. For this, he supported a Canada-wide network of societies promoting Indian classical music and dance. He founded the Maharashtra Seva Samiti organization that relies on Canadian funds and expertise to provide essential services to India's homeless and destitute. In a span of 29 years, the organization provided $7 million for assisting these less privileged. To assist the selfless workers in India, he produced a dozen documentaries. An advocate for mental health, he is a founding member of the Schizophrenia Society of Alberta and the Schizophrenia Awareness Association of India. To create awareness about schizophrenia, he arranged finances to produce a movie, Devraj, which received 15 awards at national and international levels, including the silver medal from the President of India in 2005. He also initiated and arranged finances for 2 other awareness movies, Ek Cup Chai on Right to Information Act, and the Dr. Bal Bolat Nahi on problems facing the hearing impaired for children.
welcome Manjeet Singh, Senior Vice President representing TD Bank Financial Group, the sponsor of the award. He will also receive a plaque of recognition.
Good evening. On behalf of the Toronto-Dominion Bank, it's my pleasure to award the Member of the Year Award. The Member of the Year Award is given to a person who has contributed to enhancing the Chamber's profile in the public domain through volunteerism and community service. The 2013 Member of the Year winner is the Women's Entrepreneur and Professionals Committee. On March 8, 2013, International Women's Day, Indo-Canadian Chamber of Commerce launched the Women's Entrepreneurs and Professional Committee. The core committee, Mini Kurana, Jeannie Sethi, Samita Dayal, and Shabani Sahani, dedicate themselves to building the committee and encourage women entrepreneurs and professionals from the community to become members of the Chamber. Their single-minded, sincere efforts bore remarkable results. Within the first month of foundation, the committee enrolled over 150 new members. In addition, the committee has introduced innovative programs, formats that focus on women's issues while adopting a participatory and celebratory approach. The committee has created a platform for Indo-Canadian women to share their experiences as well as learn about new issues that will help them in their business and professional life. Please join me in welcoming the Indo-Canadian Chamber of Commerce Women's Entrepreneurs and Professional Committee.
Canada several measures to reflect the changing needs of members and its stakeholders. It began to advocate for the small businesses nearly a decade ago to enable them to become globally competitive. In recent years, it has launched new business programs to address the needs of newcomers to Canada by India through the mentoring program. And last year, it launched the Canada-India Mining Committee to tap the growing opportunities in the national resources sector. Continuing its dynamic approach of adaptability, on March 8, 2013, the International Women's Day, ICCC launched its Women's Entrepreneurs and Professionals Committee.
The core committee comprising Ravi Malli, Mini Kurana, Gini Sethi, Smita Dayal and Shibani Sani dedicated themselves to building the committee and induct women entrepreneurs and professionals from the community as members.
Their single-minded and sincere efforts bore remarkable results. Within a month of its formation, the committee enrolled over 150 members. The committee introduced innovative program formats while focusing on women's issues adopted at a participatory and celebratory approach. The committee had created a platform of Indo-Canadian women to share their experiences as well as learn about new issues that could help them in their business and their profession.
Let's hear some more noise for the women, everybody. This is the first. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the final award of the evening. To present the President's Award, please welcome David Allard, Marketing Director representing Johnny Walker, the Canada Chamber of Commerce. We're honored, Johnny Walker is honored to sponsor this prestigious award. The Indo-Canada Chamber of Commerce President's Award is awarded to acclaimed heroes who have a high profile in the Canadian and global business and professional community. Outstanding achievements, contribution to a profession, contribution to the Indo-Canadian community, and strong leadership skills. The 2013 President's Award winner is His Excellency Stuart Beck. Now, Stuart Beck is Canada's High Commissioner to India with concurrent accreditation to the Kingdom of Bhutan and Nepal. He joined the Department of External Affairs and International Trade in 1982 and served abroad in the United States, Taiwan, and the People's Republic of China. In Ottawa, he's held a number of positions, including Director General of the North Asia Bureau and Assistant Deputy Minister for International Business Development, Investment and Innovation. Mr. Beck's background has been particularly relevant to the government's goal of expanding bilateral trade and commercial ties with India. His focus has been on economic diplomacy, and his approach has been entrepreneurial in nature. Now, his background and skills have been instrumental in promoting Canada's strategic value for India. The number of Canadian companies that have actively engaged in the Indian market has almost tripled, and Canada is now recognized as being a key partner for energy, food security, and in the education and infrastructure sectors. Congratulations, Your Excellency. Keep walking.
It's a pleasure on behalf of the Asia Pacific Foundation of Canada for me to offer greetings to the annual Gala dinner of the Indo-Canada Chamber of Commerce. I want to especially offer congratulations to my good friend Stuart Beck on the receipt of this distinguished award, the President's Award from the ICCC, for his service to Canada-India relations. At a time when India is more important than ever for the world and for Canada, we are very fortunate to have somebody like Stuart Beck representing Canada in that country. Not only pursuing the traditional interests that we have in India, but trying to break new ground in what surely is going to be one of the most important new markets for Canadian business, for Canadian diplomacy, for Canadian young people. Congratulations to you, congratulations to the ICCC.
I congratulate His Excellency Stuart Beck for this honor. He is our man in Delhi. Indo-Canada Chamber of Commerce is actively engaged with the High Commissioner to broaden the scope of our bilateral ties. With his entrepreneurial approach to diplomacy, the High Commissioner helped turning Canada-India ties more meaningful. There is a tremendous momentum on all the spheres of the bilateral relations, whether it's trade and investment or people-to-people relations.
Mr. Beck's leadership has proved to be crucial, especially in helping the businesses take advantage of the positive changes in the policies. He has been instrumental in facilitating linkages, cementing relations, and exploring avenues to do more. I witnessed his proactive and go-getting style of operations during our Chamber's India mission, when his entire team was more than happy to help our delegates explore business opportunities. It isn't surprising that during his tenure, the number of Canadian companies doing business in India has tripled. When the annual trade between Canada and India will reach the $15 billion in the next couple of years, a large part of the credit will go to His Excellency. Once again, Your Excellency, many congratulations.
To the Kingdom of Bhutan and to Nepal. He joined the Department of External Affairs and International Trade in 1982 and served abroad and the People's Republic of China. In Ottawa, he has held a number of positions, including Director General of the North Asia Bureau, Director General responsible for senior management, and rotational assignments and Assistant Deputy Minister for International Business Development, Investments and Innovation. He was Consul General in Shanghai, and prior to his posting in India, he was Consul General in San Francisco. He and his spouse Brenda have 3 sons.
I'd like to thank NABO and the board of the ICCC for this wonderful honor and recognition. I'm standing here today really for 2 reasons. The dedication and priority that the Canadian government has placed on the Canada-India relationship. And the second is the people in this room and those from the diaspora and India watchers who have truly believed that we can take the Canada-India relationship to the next level. And I really believe now, today, that the relationship is the best it's been in 30 years. So I'd like to thank everybody here for what they've done to help me achieve the goal that the government has put before me. Thank you very much.
India has been appreciated, I think, both there and all across this great country. So I join with all of Stuart's colleagues and friends in congratulating him on this outstanding award for his leadership and the commitment that he's brought and the results that he's brought to this relationship.
These award winners are an inspirational group of both men and women.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can clap for them, not a problem. All the award winners, ladies and gentlemen. Now there's a special group of organizations to be recognized. It's ICCC's annual sponsors. The activities of the Chamber would not be possible but for the continued support of a number of sponsors who have been instrumental in bringing you many of the Chamber's events, including this one.
I have the distinct pleasure of calling upon the sponsor organizations to come on stage to be recognized, and kindly come up to the stage and stay until a group photo has been taken. We need to capture this on film.
A plaque of recognition. The Victorian Convention Centre, the gold sponsor of the Chamber. The National Post is also a gold sponsor of the Chamber. Jennifer Torrey of RBC, the founding corporate sponsor of ICCC. And next are the silver sponsors, including Srini Iyengar of BMO Financial Group, Debarshi Chaudhary of HSBC, Ravi Balsandani of ICICI Bank Canada, Sanjay Tugnet of iGate, Sunil Tandon of the State Bank of India, Canada, and I'd like to invite them all to the stage at this point.
And the bronze sponsors include Mark Bulger of Export Development Canada, Yadvir Jaswal of Midweek Newspaper Canada, Pankaj Mehta of Scotiabank, Manjit Singh of TD Bank Financial Group, Sudhir Anand of Weekly Voice. I invite all of them on stage.
We'd also like to call Kyle Lickman of the Ethnic Channels Group, Melanie Farrell of Omni Television, and a representative from Grant Thornton, also sector sponsor of the Chamber. If you could all make your way to the stage, that would be appreciated.